Have you ever won something or beaten somebody in a race? Well, you might be on your way to setting a world record. But world records don't only exist in sport. There are loads of other ways of setting records, like becoming the strongest person in the world or for having the longest legs. Do you know where to find the world's oldest chicken or the most expensive ice cream? Who owns the world's smallest dog? And who holds the world record for having the longest memory? Stick around and find out the answers to all these burning questions and many more on Why, What, Where. What is the Guinness Book of World Records? Breaking a world record is an incredibly difficult but exciting challenge that many people from all walks of life set out to achieve. World records can be set in just about anything that you can measure, but there needs to be someone else there to prove that you've set the record, which can be tough. It's the job of the Guinness World Records, which was once known as the Guinness Book of World Records, to verify that a new record has indeed been set and confirm that a particular person or group of people is a new record holder. Every year the book is updated to include all the new records that have been set or broken. As well as recognising world records by people, it also contains plenty of record-breaking facts about animals and the natural world. Here, these record breakers from around the globe are trying to get into the book. The world's tallest dog, at over 3 feet, is a Great Dane called Gibson. He's standing next to the world's smallest dog, a Chihuahua called Boo Boo, who is just 10.16 centimetres high. This man is from China and he's trying to break the world record for trying to escape from a straitjacket underwater.
Anyone can become a Guinness World Record breaker or holder. You don't have to climb Everest in the shortest time. You don't have to cross the Channel in the fastest time. You can perhaps do something at home and join in what is a worldwide celebration.
You too could set a world record. You don't have to be the fastest or the strongest. There are even records for being the slowest or for sleeping. What world record would you like to try and set? Where do the tallest and smallest men in the world live? We all know that we grow and change every day. Look at an old photo to see how much bigger you are now than 3 years ago. I bet there have been quite a few changes. You're probably a lot taller than you were. How tall do you think you'll grow? The Guinness World Records names this man the tallest in the world. He's grown up to be 7 feet and 8 inches tall. Wow! Xi Shun was born in 1951 and is a herdsman from Inner Mongolia in China. Xi Shun says that it wasn't until he was 16 that he experienced a strange growth spurt, and 7 years later he reached the height he is now. Xi played for the People's Liberation Army's basketball team. He probably found it pretty easy to score goals. Here, Xi Shun is touring Brazil to celebrate the Guinness World Records Day. Wherever the giant man goes, curious eyes follow. Some children are frightened by his size. I found him very tall. I was scared. Xi Shun is very tall, but he's a friendly giant. In fact, he loves socialising and meeting new people. Xi Shun has to have his clothes specially made for him so he can fit into them. Xi Shun has also had the opportunity to meet the smallest man in the world. He Pingping is just 19 years old, but his height is only 2.5 feet. Amazingly, both Xi Shun and He Pingping are from China's northern Inner Mongolia. Pingping is very popular on the internet and makes regular public appearances. How many muscles do we have in our bodies? Somewhere between 656 and 850. Who has the longest legs in the world? What about your legs? How long are they? Try measuring them and see what the difference is between the size of your long legs and the person with the longest legs in the world. Svetlana Pankratova is the woman with the longest legs in the world. She's been awarded a certificate from the Guinness World Records in New York City. Svetlana is from Russia and she now lives in Spain. Her legs are nearly 52 inches, which is more than 4 feet or 1.2 metres long. The previous record holder had legs that were 49 inches long. Svetlana likes having long legs and limbs, but says that they can sometimes complicate things.
Because the whole life I've been trying to find the right clothes, traveling with those long legs is really not easy. So it's nice to be finally recognized, to have some reward.
Svetlana has made lots of publicity appearances in the lead up to the Guinness World Record Day, held every year on November 13, when over 200,000 people in 18 different countries compete to break world records.
It's a great moment and it's a great way to kick off Guinness World Records Week. Svetlana's held the record now for 2 years. The previous record was 49 inches. She has now got the record at 51.9 inches. And that's what we're all about, celebrating ordinary, everyday people doing extraordinary things.
Did you know that most people blink about 25 times a minute? Who has the longest hair in the world? It's a good idea to get your hair cut every 6 weeks. If you don't, your hair will grow very, very long. Perhaps not as long as this man's. His name is Tran Van Hey, and he hasn't had a haircut for over 30 years. The result is a massive snake-like coil of hair piled on his head, which the mystical-looking old man protects under a pale brown cotton scarf. There is no official measurement yet to prove it, but Tran Van Hey says that his hair is about 20 feet long. When he cycles through his remote village in Vietnam's Quang Nhân province, he looks just like everybody else. From a distance, it actually looks like he's balancing a pile of clothes on his head. But when he comes closer and lets his hair down, visitors are in for a surprise. His hair is long and tough enough to wrap around his body. In his village, Hey supplies traditional medicines to the community. He used to be a farmer, but as he was getting older and his hair grew longer, he left the rice field to go into collecting herbs to make medicine and help people for charity. Usually, Hey leads a quiet life, but these days his unusually long locks have been getting quite a lot of attention nationally and internationally as he tries to get into the Guinness World Records for having the longest hair.
Mấy cái này hớt cho nó gọn nè. Mà hớt một lần rồi nha là 4
I wanted to shorten my hair, but the last I cut it, I felt very tired and sick.
Như mình ngủ mới thức dậy nó khờ đó.
Since then, I stopped cutting my hair, and it has become like this since then.
Sao cãi để thiết vậy ngồi cái nó cũng vô à. Nó thêm vô.
Hey says that his hair has been behaving mysteriously for many years now. It's still jet black, even though his beard turned white years ago. He last washed his hair a few years ago and now walks around quite comfortably with his famous headscarf. The weight and volume of Hey's hair doesn't prevent him from working and helping other people, and he's very excited about making the Guinness World Records. Did you know that female hair grows more slowly than male hair? Where does the heaviest person in the world live? The food we eat can make a big difference to the way we look. If you eat too much of one type of food, like carbohydrates, which include potatoes, pasta, chips and burgers, you can put on a lot of weight quickly. Well, this man knows all about that. His name is Manuel Maribe and he lives in Mexico. Manuel was once known as the world's fattest man, but now he's trying to set a new record for losing weight. Now, Manuel has lost quite a few pounds by eating egg white only omelettes, fish, chicken, vegetables and peanuts. At one stage, Manuel was addicted to junk food, and this won him a place in the 2008 edition of the Guinness World Records. Now, weighing 717 pounds, the size of 3 men, he still can't move his swollen legs, but hopes to get out of the house in time to celebrate his 43rd birthday. Coming up, we find out about the most expensive ice cream in the world and where the oldest chicken lives. Where can you find the most expensive ice cream in the world? Do you love ice cream? What's your favourite flavour? Would Would you like to try the world's most expensive ice cream sundae? But what do you think it would cost? And what would it taste like? Well, if you have a spare $1,000, you can buy one of these sundaes in New York City and find out for yourself. But if you don't have that much pocket money, imagine 5 balls of vanilla ice cream covered in gold paper, which you can eat, by the way. Apparently, it makes your insides richer. Then there's caviar or fish eggs, which is flavoured with passion fruit nectar. Candied fruit and cherries are also in it, and the most expensive chocolate from Venezuela. The dessert is nearly a foot tall, and the Guinness World Records has given it a certificate for the world's most expensive ice cream sundae. These customers say eating it is an out-of-this-world experience.
Really decadent. I feel a little bit guilty eating such a rich dessert, and just that it's $1,000 is decadent in and of itself. So yeah, it's really fun and very indulging.
While this woman says she would love it as a present.
I would eat one if someone paid it for me, but I wouldn't be able to pay for it myself.
Lots of people have been phoning the owner of the ice cream parlour asking about ordering the dish for the holidays. Customers also get to keep the crystal dish that the ice cream is served on as a little memento. Did you know that Americans eat the most ice cream in the world, with Australians coming in second? What is the world's tallest chocolate sculpture?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are standing in front of the world's tallest chocolate sculpture, created by Alain Robin, which measures 20 feet 8 inches. A new Guinness World Record, ladies and gentlemen.
This creative chef has set the new record for the world's tallest chocolate sculpture. You can find it in New York City.
It's pure dark chocolate, and inside all the support, all the structure that makes this building strong is also chocolate.
The tallest chocolate sculpture is a new category in the book, but it's well worth the recognition as the sculpture took more than 30 hours to build. Amazing, huh? Did you know that it's best not to keep chocolate in the fridge? Chocolate has a tendency to absorb other odours and should be kept in a dark, cool and dry place. What is the biggest Easter egg in the world? Easter is an important religious event that happens every year for Christians. It's celebrated on a Sunday, and families get together and have large lunches to celebrate the day. Besides the serious stuff, one of the most special and the yummiest parts of Easter is the tradition of eating chocolate eggs. If you like chocolate, then you'll definitely like Easter eggs. This is a giant decorated Easter egg which is on display at a Portuguese shopping centre, and it has received the Guinness World Record certificate as the largest in the world. It's nearly 50 feet high and is made of plastic, not chocolate. It took 6 weeks for workers to build this one, and hundreds of smaller eggs, which were decorated by children from nearby schools in Lisbon. The previous record holder was an 8.3 metre high egg from Austria. Where can you find the world's largest salad? There are many different types of salad you can eat: potato, pasta, chickpea, green leaf, fruit and vegetable salads. You can mix and match many different ingredients, just like this region has done in the Israeli desert. Their combined efforts have seen them breaking the world record for growing, making and tossing the world's largest salad. It took loads of locally grown vegetables and lots of chopping by hundreds of school children. Row upon row of cucumbers, pile upon pile of peppers and basket upon basket of tomatoes were all chopped up before being tossed into the world's biggest salad. The previous world record was held in the United Kingdom by a 2,476 kilogram Caesar salad, which includes lettuce, mayonnaise, egg, bacon and anchovies. A local catering company provided the dressing for this salad, and the people who stood around watching for most of the day got to eat some at the end of it all. But not before the chefs had registered their record-breaking creation with the Guinness World Records. Did Did you know that salad dressings and sauces date back to ancient times? The Chinese have been using soy sauce for 5,000 years. The Babylonians used oil and vinegar for dressing greens nearly 2,000 years ago. Where does the world's oldest chicken live? The average lifespan of a chicken is 7 to 10 years. But meet Matilda. She's 14 years old and has managed to outlive all of her peers. She lives in Alabama in the United States of America, and Matilda is being entered into the Guinness World Records as the oldest chicken in the world. Matilda is believed to be an Old English red pile hen. Small and grey, Matilda looks very unusual, much like a pigeon. Chickens are one of the most common domestic animals. There are more than 24 billion chickens throughout the world. Did you know that there are more chickens in the world than any other bird? Though perhaps not as old as Matilda. How many hours does it take for a hen to lay an egg? 24 to 26 hours. Can you eat scorpions? Have you ever seen a scorpion? They're pretty scary looking, not to mention dangerous. Scorpions can be found in many parts of the world, including some parts of America and Africa. The body of a scorpion is divided into two parts: the head, made up of eyes, 4 pairs of walking legs and mouth parts, and the tail, which contains the scorpion's sting, which they use to attack when in danger. It doesn't sound like you'd want to get too close to one then, right? You certainly wouldn't want to eat one. Well, for the sake of setting a world record, this man from Saudi Arabia has eaten 22 scorpions. The holder of the previous record, American Dean Sheldon, put 21 scorpions in his mouth for 10 seconds. Winning a world record can be fun and challenging, but I wouldn't recommend you try this one at home, or in fact, anywhere. Did you know that there are over 1,500 species of scorpion, but only 25 can kill people? Some scorpions can live for a year without food or water. Coming up, we find out who ran the first 4-minute mile and who holds the record for having the longest memory. Who ran the first 4-minute mile? Athletics is fun. Not only does it keep you fit and burn off energy, you get to race your friends and see who's the fastest runner. This man's name is Roger Bannister, and he's famous for breaking a world record. At 25 years old, he became the first human to run a mile in under 4 minutes. He ran the race in 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds on the evening of May 6, 1954. Roger Bannister proved everyone wrong who said a sub 4-minute mile was a physical impossibility. Roger said that he knew he could do it physically, but he needed to train his mind to win the title. He believes that the fastest time for running the mile will dip below 3 minutes, 30 seconds by 2050. Perhaps you could be the one that sets this world record. Injuries due to running can often be prevented by doing what? Wearing proper running shoes, warming up before you go running, and learning how to run properly. Who is the most successful entertainer of all time? Can you sing? What kind of music do you like to sing to? If you keep practicing, you may one day win an award, just like Michael Jackson, who's won many world records and awards for his achievements. He's the youngest vocalist to top the US singles chart. At age 11, he fronted the band The Jackson 5. He was also the first vocalist to enter the US singles chart at #1 with You Are Not Alone, and his music video for the song Thriller won Most Successful and Popular Music Video. He's the first entertainer to earn more than $100 million in a year and was the highest paid entertainer of all time in 1989. He's also been awarded the record for being the most successful entertainer of all time. Pretty impressive, huh? Michael Jackson has been a huge fan of the Guinness World Records since his childhood, and he contacted them ahead of his visit to the United Kingdom so he could collect his Guinness World Record certificates in person. Michael Jackson made popular some great but hard dance techniques, such as the robot and moonwalk. Have you heard of these? He's influenced many different music artists, from hip-hop to pop and R&B. He is considered to be one of the most famous men in the world, and he's part of our popular culture. What was the name of Michael Jackson's pet chimpanzee? Bubbles. Who holds the world record for the longest memory? Remembering things is not that hard if you put your mind to it, but it's also easy to forget some things, especially if you don't write them down. How good is your memory? Do you think it's as good as this 11-year-old boy from India? He recently set a new record by memorising 225 random objects in only 12.07 minutes. How many objects do you think you could remember? During a demonstration of his achievement, Nishal Narayanam was blindfolded and 225 objects were lined up. As he recalled the objects, they were crossed off the list and removed from the row. 15 judges from different fields judged Narayanam's performance. He was not only able to remember all 225 random objects, but also remembered the numbers assigned to them. In setting a new world record, he broke his own teacher's record of memorising 200 objects. Narayanam's teacher believes that he can be a role model for others and that everyone can do the same if they learn to train their minds. The whiz kid wants to be a mathematician when he grows up. Why do we forget things? The brain contains details of lots of different events and objects, but sometimes without a visual reminder it can forget information. That's why we write things down. Who in the world lives with the most dogs? Having a big family can have its good points and its bad. But what about if your entire family was made up of dogs? A German woman living in Santiago, Chile, seems to be vying for the world record for living with the most dogs. She shares her home with the 110 canines she began adopting in 1987.
So de a poco, de a uno ve
It began slowly, one at a time. First one animal came, then another and another and another. And one starts like that and never finishes.
no termina.
But for Gertrude Ernst, world records are not her concern. She loves dogs so much that she cannot get rid of any of them. What breed is the world's shortest dog? Say hello to Dunker. Just a tiny bit bigger than a box of matches, Dunker has been given the title of the world's smallest dog in terms of length by the Guinness World Records. Can you guess what breed of dog Dunker is? That's right, she's a Chihuahua and she's become Slovakia's biggest celebrity. The tiny long-haired pooch has been officially confirmed as the world's shortest living dog. She eats only a few dog food granules a day, and that's enough for her. But Dunker doesn't seem to mind. In fact, the fluffy pooch spends a lot of her time relaxing on her owner's sofa. She doesn't like a lot of sunlight, and so her daily walks in the garden are kept fairly short. And why not? At her weight, she can't afford to lose any. Did you know that a 1-year-old dog is as mature physically as a 15-year-old human? Setting a record can be easy, but remember it does take practice, skill, teamwork and dedication to achieve something. The Guinness World Record celebrates our differences, whether it's in height or memory or how fast you can run. All you need to do is embrace your uniqueness.